One of the most interesting things we talked about in U.S. history this semester was the fact that America was founded by a sequence of dramatic accidents. I had never really thought about our country's history in that way before. This is an interesting topic to me because I've always believed that everything happens for a reason. And this is very true for the founding of the United States. Let's start from the beginning. The first people to come to North America were the Native Americans' ancestors, but they didn't mean to find a new continent. It was just a big accident, and they were just following the animals that were traveling across the land bridge. Another accident was Columbus finding North America. Columbus was sent from England to make new colonies and find gold, but it was a total accident that Columbus landed in the Americas. He even thought he had landed in India. The book calls it one of the most successful failures in history. A third accident that shaped America was the location of the colonists' landing and how it affected their colonization. The book talked about the importance of corn crops with the Native Americans. The biggest civilizations of Native Americans formed in places where the soil was good for farming, like the southern states and Mexico. However, in the more northern areas of the continent, there was a small population of Native Americans because there were more droughts and the soil wasn't good enough for a lot of farming. The colonists accidentally landed in these northern areas, where there was not a lot of Native Americans. This made it easier for the colonists to settle in that area because it was easier to control the Native Americans and take over their land. Another accidental event that helped the colonists settle was the fact that they had brought disease to North America. They didn't come here intentionally wanting to kill off most of the native people with disease. It was completely by accident. There was already a small population of natives where the colonists landed, and they had never experienced the disease that colonists brought from England, so they had no immunity. The disease on top of the small population size made it easier for the colonists to settle and start the history of the United States. Back in England, there was some conflict going on, so England didn't pay much attention to the colonies. This meant that the colonies had a lot more freedom. They did their own thing and created a new form of governing themselves without even knowing it. They weren't trying to get independence from England. They just created a way of life that they liked, and it worked for them. It really was an accident that they started to form a democracy. And once England wanted more control and started implementing more taxes, the colonists realized that they didn't need England anymore and broke away. Just think, if any of these accidents hadn't happened or happened a different way or at a different time, America would have never been a country. It is true that everything really does happen for a reason. Thanks for watching.